galaxy feared many things. Black holes, rogue stars, collapsing wormholes, but nothing terrified them more than humans. They didn't say it openly, of course. The official term was Death World Species Class Red. The unofficial? Space Orcs. Most species avoided humans at all costs, unless they were desperate. So when a faint distress call echoed across the neutral zone, every ship ignored it, except one. The human vessel Horizon's Edge, with Captain Mira Hale at the helm, altered course instantly. Unknown species requesting evacuation, reported AI Unit Sigma. Mira tightened her gloves. Then we're going in. The distress coordinates led them to a shattered moon orbiting a dying star. Beneath the debris floated a single alien ship, cracked open like a crushed insect. Life signs weak, very weak. Lieutenant Rafe, a mountain of muscle with cybernetic arms, grinned. Looks like fun. Try not to scare the survivors this time, Mira muttered. No promises. Inside the wreck, they found them, a small group of Volari, a fragile, crystal-bone species known for their elegance and their fear of humans. When they saw Mira's crew, the survivors recoiled instantly. Please, don't hurt us, one whispered, shielding a child with trembling arms. Mira knelt, voice gentle. We're here to help. You called, we answered. The Volari blinked. No one in the galaxy understood why humans ran toward danger, not away from it. But they had no time to question it. The hull groaned violently. Star's going unstable, Sigma warned. We have 6 minutes to get out. Humans moved with terrifying efficiency. Rafe hoisted 2 injured Volari on each shoulder like feather pillows. Medic Lena used her bare hands to lift collapsed beams that 3 Volari couldn't budge together. The alien child stared in awe and fear at the human's raw strength. But then the floor split. A Volari screamed as he fell into a widening fissure. Mira dove after him, catching his arm with one hand, anchoring herself with the other by driving her fingers into solid metal. Blood dripped from her nails, but she didn't let go. Pull! Up! She growled through clenched teeth. When they finally reached the ship again, the Volari looked at the humans not with fear, but something else. Something new. Respect. But the galaxy would not stay quiet. Saving the Volari meant angering those who hunted them, and those hunters had already noticed. The Horizon's Edge jumped to FTL just moments before the dying star erupted, sending a wave of radiation powerful enough to sterilize a planet. The Volari survivors sat trembling as Mira approached. You're safe now, she assured. The Volari elder bowed deeply. We owe our lives to you. Our pursuers will not stop. They will track us. Rafe cracked his knuckles. Let 'em. Their enemies were the Drax Dominion, a ruthless species that viewed the Volari as property. The Dominion had already declared humans too dangerous to exist, a title that humans found unintentionally flattering. When the Dominion fleet appeared on long-range sensors, the bridge fell silent. 8 war cruisers, Sigma announced. They want the Volari back, Lena said. Mira shook her head. Over my dead body. The Volari elder trembled. You would fight them, for us? Mira smiled. For anyone who needs it. The Dominion hailed first. A hologram of General Korvac appeared, sneer-wide. Human vessel. Release the Volari and surrender. Your species, savagery, ends today. Rafe stepped forward. Savagery? Buddy, you haven't seen anything. Mira crossed her arms. Come and take them. The Dominion ships opened fire. Horizon's Edge shook violently as plasma blasts hammered the shields. Humans should have panicked. Any other species would have. Instead, the humans looked excited. Finally, Rafe said, a real fight. Humans were not the strongest, nor the fastest, nor the most technologically advanced. But they had something no one else did. The absolute refusal to give up. They counterattacked with strategic precision. Rafe led the boarding team, humans in exo-armor tearing through Dominion metal like it was cloth. Lena used improvised bombs made from medical supplies that should not have been explosive. Sigma hacked enemy ships mid-battle, turning their own cannons against them. The Volari watched from the medical bay monitors with wide, disbelieving eyes. Are they winning? One asked. They are humans, another whispered. Winning is their nature. But the Dominion was vast. For every cruiser destroyed, 2 more arrived. The Horizon's Edge shook harder. Shields at 14%, Sigma warned. Mira gripped the console. We're outnumbered. Ideas? Lena smirked. One, but you're not going to like it. Lena's idea was insane, dangerous, possibly suicidal. So, of course, the humans agreed instantly. A dying star, still unstable from its earlier collapse, floated behind them. If they could lure the Dominion fleet close enough. "Sigma," Mira ordered, "prepare the gravitational slingshot." Warning, 92% probability of catastrophic failure. Rafe grinned. "So you're saying we have an 8% chance? I like those odds." The plan was simple in theory, terrifying in execution. Race toward the dying star, pull a tight arc around its gravity well, and let the Dominion, too big, too slow, get caught in the pull. The horizon's edge dove first, engines screaming as the ship skimmed the star's boiling surface. Sheets of plasma licked the hull. Dominion cruisers followed, firing relentlessly. "Closer!" Mira shouted. "We are melting, Captain!" Sigma protested. "Closer!" The star flared again, massive, unstable, hungry. "Now!" Mira roared. Sigma released the gravitational charge. The horizon's edge slingshot away like a bullet. The Dominion ships, too large to maneuver in time, were dragged toward the star's roaring maw. Some tried to fire engines at full power. Others panicked. None escaped. One by one, the cruisers plunged into the burning light, consumed. The star quieted. Silence returned. The battle was over. Later, when the Valari stood before the humans, they saw not monsters, not space orcs, but protectors, creatures who fought like storms and cared like family. The Valari elder bowed deeply. "You saved us. You saved many worlds today. We will never forget." Mira nodded. "Then help us build something better. A galaxy where no one has to fear asking for help." The elder smiled softly. "The galaxy fears you, humans. But today, they will fear you for a different reason." "Why?" Rafe asked. "Because now they know." The elder looked at Mira's crew, battered, bruised, unbroken. "You do not fight for conquest. You fight for each other." And across the galaxy tales spread. Humans, dangerous, impossible, unstoppable, had once again done the impossible. Not because they were space orcs, but because they were human.